Most people think change begins when motivation finally shows up. The day you wake up and feel fire in your chest. The day you're ready to turn your life upside down. But for many people, motivation isn't the problem. Safety is. Because when your nervous system has learned fear, starting doesn't feel like opportunity. It feels like exposure. And that's why a big step doesn't help. It scares you. A small, safe step saves you. Mia never called it trauma. She only said, "I'm not consistent. I start and then I quit. I'm just not the kind of person who sticks to anything." For years, she waited for that big motivation. The kind that would make her get out of bed and change everything at once. But every morning, when she thought about starting something, a project, a routine, an idea, her body did the same thing. Tight chest, blocked throat, a knot in her stomach. It wasn't laziness. It was alarm. And when your body is in alarm, motivation doesn't arrive. Avoidance does. One evening, Mia was talking to a friend, not an enemy, someone she trusted. She said something simple, almost quietly. "I think I want to start. I think I can actually do something with this idea." At first, her friend seemed interested. Then something shifted. A pause, a small smile, a tone that wasn't a joke, but wasn't openly cruel either. And then the sentence, "Why would you succeed, and I wouldn't?" In that moment, Mia didn't only feel hurt. She felt something older. Her body understood the message instantly. Don't grow. Don't try. Stay where you are. If you rise, I'll feel small. And without meaning to, Mia did what she had always done when she felt cornered. She shrank. She started explaining too fast. No, I didn't mean I'm better than you. It's not a big deal. I'm just thinking." And after that conversation, she didn't start anything. Not because she didn't want it, but because her nervous system translated the moment as danger. If you start, you'll be judged. If you try, you'll be mocked. If you dream, you'll be humiliated. This is one of the most invisible wounds, not the fear of failure, but the fear of shame. That night, Mia lay in bed with her phone in her hand. She tried to talk herself out of her own dream. Maybe she's right. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I'll never be consistent. But then she noticed something important. Her mind was full of arguments. Her body was full of fear. And for the first time, she asked herself a question that cut through the noise. What if the problem isn't that I can't start, but that starting has never felt safe for me? Because Mia wasn't afraid of hard work. Mia was afraid of being seen trying and getting hurt again. So instead of forcing a huge step, she chose something else. A safe step. A step so small her fear couldn't attack it. She picked up a pen and she wrote. Not a plan. Not 3-month goals. Not, "Tomorrow I'll change my life." She wrote the truth she had never said out loud. I'm not lazy. I'm scared. I'm not running from work. I'm running from shame. I'm not avoiding the start. I'm avoiding being seen trying. Today, I don't need to prove anything. Today, I need to feel safe. Today, I'll take a small step. And the small step is enough. Then she wrote one more sentence, like a pact. If my body is in alarm, I won't force big steps. I'll let myself begin small. And that was it. It wasn't magic. It was recognition. When you name fear, you stop becoming it. The next day, Mia didn't try to change her whole life. She tried to build a morning that didn't scare her. A small, repeatable ritual that told her body, "You are safe." She made her bed. That's all. She picked up what was visible for 3 minutes. Nothing dramatic. She opened the window and took 10 slow breaths. She made coffee and drank it without her phone for 5 minutes. Then she picked up the pen again and wrote 2 lines. That was the training. Not discipline, not ambition, safety. Because her nervous system didn't need pressure. It needed repeated proof that starting wasn't a stage for humiliation. After 1 week, something subtle changed. not her whole life, her identity. Because she was no longer someone who starts and quits. Now she was someone who did one small thing every day. And her body began learning a new lesson. Starting won't kill me. Starting can be safe. Starting belongs to me. And when your nervous system begins to feel safe, motivation stops being a requirement. Motivation becomes a bonus. Over time, Mia learned another truth. Not everyone deserves access to your dreams. Some people like you as long as you stay small. As long as you don't reflect their own stuckness back to them. As long as you don't force them to look at themselves. And when you grow, they don't always attack directly. They pull you back subtly, with jokes, with questions that are really accusations. Why would you succeed and I wouldn't? So Mia set a simple boundary without drama. I'm not competing with you, and I'm not shrinking to make you comfortable. Then she returned to her small steps. Bed, window, breath, coffee, pen. Because here is the truth. When a wounded person tries to take huge steps, they break. When they take small steps, they rebuild. That's how Mia slowly learned to respect herself. Not because the world applauded her. Not because someone gave her permission. But because every day she chose not to abandon herself. And this is the lesson. Your first step doesn't have to be big. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to flip your life upside down. Your first step only needs to be safe. A pen, 1 sentence, 5 minutes. And if your body softens while you take that step, it's the right step, because your mind can say many things, but your body tells the truth in 2 words, peace or alarm. And the day you choose peace, you begin changing your life without forcing it. You begin building a life that no longer demands you disappear.